everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today with a brand new call with one of our favorites, Dawn Crystal. This call is about a new start, a new you, face and body sculpting, plus youth renewal from the inside out. This is a very exciting call. We're going to, of course, be talking to Dawn. If you've heard her before, if you've experienced her packages before, you guys know how powerful her energy work is. Today, we're going to talk about how you can discover the most powerful method for face and body sculpting, plus youth renewal fast and easy, how to heal your body at the source, which is your DNA. Look and feel the best you have ever felt in years without lifting a finger. Experience renewal and youthful radiance fast and easy. And finally, sculpt that body and face while you sleep. So cool and exciting. Dawn Crystal is an internationally recognized voice sound healer. She is a direct channel to God, the Creator. She's also a medical intuitive, respected intuitive life coach, soul reader, pain release expert, and best-selling author of 5 books: Pain-Free Made Crystal Clear, Fear-Free Made Crystal Clear, Happiness Made Crystal Clear, and Fatigue-Free Made Crystal Clear. She is known as a leading transformational expert, incorporating ancient wisdom for modern-day science and modern-day success. Dawn is passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so that they can manifest from their higher selves, step into their full potential, and lead their lives and businesses in ways that align effectively with their soul's purpose. She helps her clients to release themselves quickly from pain, whether that is emotional or physical. She has miraculously healed many life-threatening health conditions such as cancers and unknown illnesses that no medical treatment could cure. She's an active mentor for entrepreneurs, CEOs, celebrities. She helps everyone. She is the go-to person to get out of pain fast, within minutes. She has been interviewed by The Today Show, Dr. Oz, Rachel Ray, The View, etc. And since early 2017, she has done a live bi-weekly program, and she's also partnered with Learning Strategies Corporation, and she does the sound healing and silent clearing. So we are very, very excited to have her with us. I just want to announce for you guys that are going to be, if you resonate with Dawn and this amazing package, just know that we have an introductory price that we introduced over the weekend, and Dawn actually sold out the 30 spots at that price, and she's agreed to open 30 more. And after this, the cost will go up by $50. So jump in now while you can. All right, welcome, Dawn. It's awesome to have you back with us, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much, Erin. Welcome, and thank you for welcoming me back. I should say, I feel like the family here, and I want to say thanks to everybody being here. I am always so grateful, and I'm always excited to be back on the show, and I'm excited about today's call as well. We have a lot of good things to talk about.
Well, I'm very excited about today's call because I have always felt that, beauty is a very important aspect. It's a very important desire. I was recently talking to a healer, and she was asking about different healing desires that I have, and I said, well, call me vain, but beauty is number one on my list today. And she laughed and she said, no, to want beauty is beautiful, because divine is beautiful, and therefore asking for that beauty energy to come into your life is actually divine energy. And I really love that because I always agree with that. And it's important for me to have a beautiful environment, and I am always loving any packages that anyone brings on beauty and youth and renewal. And especially when you announced it, I was super excited because your energy work is so, so strong. So I love this topic, especially, this year has been a doozy for a lot of us. And the stress and the anxiety, that whether we were even vigilant about controlling our energy and controlling our thoughts, we just couldn't help it. Loved ones around us were stressed. There's just all kinds of stress going on right now. financial, emotional, psychological, physical, all kinds of stress. So how can we not pick up on it? It's so important to rejuvenate, to really not only take the signs of aging off of us, but also rejuvenate our body so that we can remain healthy. Now, interestingly, when you talk about sculpting our face and body and youth renewal, you talk about why it's so important to focus on the inside of our body, where we live in this time and age where we have creams, we can go to the gym, we can do all kinds of stuff. Of course, a lot of people resort to surgery as well, which is, let's not even go there. But you talk about the fact that actually the solution is far more effective when you focus on the inside of the body. Talk to us about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly true. Excuse me. Well, we're talking about, today we're talking about DNA, everybody, okay? So we're talking about DNA. I don't know if anybody's heard of epigenetics. It's a little tongue twister for me. But basically, epigenetics is, a lot of people here are probably on the call struggle with weight issues. And, a lot of people, they probably work out a lot too. A lot of people probably have, work out and they see somebody else who they know. Could be a little frustrating. You see somebody else that don't really have to try so hard to look a certain way. And I do believe, that feeling good from the outside, of course, our health is number one, okay? That's number one. But if we don't feel good the way we look, it does affect our energy, okay? So, and it is our birthright. We're going to get into that a little bit more. So, I'm talking about, a lot of people just have unhealthy eating habits. They don't know why they have them. This could be going on for years. A lot of people have sadness. A lot of people walk around this earth having lack of, of just confidence and stuff. And a lot of that is really not your fault, everybody. It's really, I call it the epigenetics. It's really the DNA from our ancestors, okay, our family line, okay? We all are born into this. We kind of forget about that, being on the spiritual journey. We just kind of want to do our work, and then we forget about the energy that we're really connected to, which is the epigenetics of our family. And that is the DNA that's responsible, everybody, for very important aspects of your life, such as, again, the way you look, your skin, how your skin ages, the way your body looks, maybe the way you lose or gain weight. It also can go deeper into your health, everybody. And we're talking mental, emotional, of course, physical well-being, finances, relationships. It really affects every part of our life. Today we're focusing on beauty because it is important. Because I know a lot of people have tried every diet out there, and it just seems to maybe work for a while, or you get a little bit, and then you just go back to, being the same as what you were before, which could be very frustrating because a lot of people think, well, nothing's working. And actually, in reality, a lot of things out there do work for some people. It doesn't work for everybody else. So what we'll be talking about is, in our program today, is the simple solution called epigenetics, clearing the DNA, I would say, passed down from our ancestors. So basically what we're talking about is genetic imprints that are passed down along the generations from our ancestors. I don't know if anybody's ever known this, but science in general has discovered that that difficult experiences just from our ancestors and poor personality traits from our ancestors could be passed down for about 7 generations, everybody, and we don't even know that. So this accumulation, what is it, about 196 years of life experiences from both sides of your family can actually cause you to struggle in life, okay? Because a lot of this has not been cleared, so it kind of comes into us to do the work. So what I'm proposing today is to kind of clear the DNA and upgrade our DNA, our genetics, our imprints, our tags. I call it our cellular memory. And I'm talking about ancestral imprints, everybody, DNA coding and all the strands of ours. So we can actually co-create with the Creator, which is God, to upgrade, I would say, upgrade ourselves to where we want to be, okay? Of course, aligned to your soul, but upgrade your divine blueprint into your divine birthright, everybody, of being ageless, okay? Because, really, the reality of us aging is really a human belief. Wouldn't you agree, Aram? I mean, it's what we think we have to look like at a certain age and look, right? And then, of course, Aram, if you look at your mom, and I'm not saying just I'm just talking in general, you look at your mom, your grandma, and you say, wow, I guess I'm going to start looking like that when I get to that age. That doesn't really help us, right? Because it's actually our ancestral imprint.
I'll tell you something. It's funny you mentioned that because One of my cousin's daughters just had a baby boy a few days ago. And when I went to see the baby, I was holding the baby, and somebody took a picture and posted it in our cousins group. And it was so funny because they were all saying, well, you're a grandma too, right? Because it's your cousin's daughter, so you're a grandmother too now. And then we were joking about it. I'm like, yeah, I am. And then they started talking about the fact that our mothers look so much older when they became grandmothers, and you're looking so much younger. And you look like you could be in your 30s. I just, this picture was really, it was a generous picture, let's just say. And we were laughing. And, I get a lot of energy work. So it wasn't a surprise to me. I'm constantly getting energy work. I love getting beauty and facelifts and all those kinds of energy work. And I also do a lot of energy work for stress relief. Every package that we've offered, I've been on those packages myself, getting all the stress relief and the anxiety relief and the protection and all of that stuff. So no wonder, yes, it shows. I totally agree with you, and yes, it shows, and it affects your stress level. It affects your total well-being. It's a big, big deal. Now, that's true. You have some incredible results that people have reported back from this package and all the other stuff that they have used. I mean, the stuff that you have done, energy work that you have done. I was reading this, and it is absolutely amazing. Just even with the MP3s. One person said after listening to Dawn's MP3, my cellulite is 80% better. And this is a person that used to work out a lot and couldn't get rid of her cellulite. Another person, talk about energy. Everybody's depleted these days. Everybody's talking about lack of energy. One person said, this is Sasha, and she said, my energy increased 100% after just 1 week. Insomnia. Another person said, I'm feeling like a baby within few days of this energy work, and I sleep throughout the night. I know a lot of people have issues sleeping these days. Another person said, I lost 10 pounds. I saw some comments on the webcast that were talking about very, very resistant weight gain that they just can't lose. So here you go. Another person said, I'm already off antidepressants. I mean, this just goes on and on and on. This is like really amazing, amazing stuff. Now, the question I have for you, and we'll talk about some of these results, is do you have to be a certain age, or can you be any age to get results from your energy work?
This is geared towards everybody, as we're all from one light, okay? So I'm going so beyond the mind, but basically what we're going to be talking about, the remote eventually, our 90-day remote, is going to free basically everybody's DNA from its limiting or negative bonds. So you can pretty much free yourself to enjoy a greater, freer life and co-create with the divine, or just create what you truly desire, okay? So, basically what I'm doing is upgrading and clearing the unhealthy epigenetic bonds. And, of course, all the, we have positive ones, right? All the positive epigenetics that we have with our family is going to remain, okay? So I'm very precise on that, okay? So this is for everybody who wants a permanent change. Because, like I said, it seems like, I want to go deeper. I don't want to just give, when I'm going to give results, I want to get to the source of what's really happening here, okay? So changing our DNA is really changing our life, okay? And and I'll be using precise frequencies to do this, especially in all my, obviously my MP3s, as you just mentioned. We're talking 10-minute MP3s and people are getting results. So always it's the highest frequency, okay, of the divine creator. I always bring into all my programs, my MP3s, everything. So I'll be using precise frequency in everything I do to clear and upgrade and dissolve any limiting bonds, everybody, in your DNA, okay? So that's pretty exciting. What do you think, Hiram?
Yeah, I do. I totally think it's very exciting. And actually, talking of exciting, let's talk about some kind of results that your clients have had, and what kind of results can our listeners hope to experience from this package?
Well, exactly. So basically what we're going to be doing is, this is a little different the way I'm doing it. Of course, I'll be offering a session, Aaron, but we're going to be going 90 days of remote, okay? So that means every day, the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, this will be going on. So I geared it towards more of beauty, you know, your body, your health, the way your skin ages. So I usually like to say, Aaron, in some ways, I usually like people to do is just have a goal, or a goal that you want to meet within the 90 days, okay? So this way, you know, it's like I call it God will know what you want to work on. So, you know, a lot of people who've just done my shorter remotes that I've had before, you know, they geared their attention to, you know, weight loss. I mean, people lose weight right away. It might take, you know, maybe a week or so. It just depends on how deep your stuff is, Aaron. That's why I'm doing 90 days, because we're going to get into really deep levels of what's causing you to maybe look a certain way. A lot of people who come to me have saggy jaws, or what do you call it, jaws, your face and stuff. And a lot of people have like skin. I have one lady who I work with, and we just did a session, and she got my MP3s. I did a little bit of a test pilot on this program before, and she was amazed that even her skin, I think we're even giving it free today, Aaron, as a bonus, but it's the Body Sculpt. Those frequencies are what we're working with, which is also obviously upgrading and clearing your DNA and your epigenetics. But she did that, and she was amazed. I mean, that was just a week's time, and her name was Kathy, okay?
Yeah.
So it's really comes down to, I mean, the frequencies are really high vibrational, and we can really clear our belief systems and, of course, our coding, our genetic coding. We can co-create whatever we want, as we are all creator beings, okay? I mean, this is the truth. So that's how I live. I mean, I've been, obviously, like you, Aram, I've been doing energy work on myself for years, and I think you look fabulous, Aram, and I do the same. I think I look a lot younger than what I really am, because I'm not in my 30s, everybody, which I was, or 40s. So
yeah.
I got to say that. I'm way beyond 40. So what I'm trying to say here is, I did not ever have any work done. I'm actually natural, and it's from doing this work that I bring to the world. Really, I've been doing this for years, but I'm really gearing it today because this is the time where this will just stress you too, Aram. Okay, so a lot of times, if our epigenetics, we carry stress, you know, from our ancestors, and just in our family DNA. I mean, of course, that's going to affect you. A lot of people they come to me, they're feeling stressed. They have no idea. They have the most perfect life, and they're wondering why do I have adrenal burnout? Okay. And a lot of times I go deep because I have the ability to go into clearing that normally, just even in my sessions with, you know, family lines, you know, how many generations, you know, do we go back?
Beautiful.
Oh, this came from your grandmother's side. Okay, they were killed during that time. We didn't know that. We're carrying their unresolved trauma. Okay. I mean, that's really the truth of this all. So, you know, we're here, you know, they weren't able to clear it, so sometimes it comes through us. So we're going to go deep into clearing that stuff. So you might just have a simple goal of having losing 10 pounds within the 90 days, but I can tell you the energies are going to go in so far deeper than that, okay? So because I want this to be, I want to change it. I want to change everybody's life, you know what I mean? And I want to do it in a way that it actually works and lasts forever, okay? Not just a superficial thing, you know? I'm very passionate about this.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that. Now, there are tons of questions on the webcast, so I'm going to address those in just a minute, you guys. But let's first find out from Dawn. Now, Dawn, in this packet, and just so you guys know, on the offer page, I know many of you have already gone to the offer page. If you don't know, it's orderjoy2020.com/renewal. RENEWAL, renewal. Now, this particular package has 90 days of remote healing, which I love because I love getting remote work, especially if it's Dawn offering, because her work is so deep. And I love getting 90 days because I think that that can, you know, work wonders, because you're getting energy 24/7 for 3 months. And you don't have to lift a finger after you've bought the package. You're done. And Dawn is going to tell us when she talks about a package that she would like you to set an intention. And if you do achieve the intention before the 90 days are over, you should set another intention. But we'll talk about that in detail when we talk about the package. But you can also get a 25-minute power pack session with Dawn, But that's not showing up on the page right now because once you check out, that offer will come up, which, by the way, right now is also at a reduced price for $147. She is very, very busy. It's hard to get a hold of Dawn, but she reduced the price right now just to be able to help people. And in that session, you can address whatever you want to address. If it's not beauty, it's something else, that's fine. So, Dawn, tell us about, I know you kind of touched on this already, but tell us about one more time, somebody who has not experienced your work. Now, majority of FHTJ listeners have experienced at least one of your packages and they love it. Most people have bought every single package you've offered and they absolutely adore it, and they're buying this one too. But for someone who hasn't experienced it before, tell us about why your work is so powerful. Why is it unique? I mean, I want to add something here. Learning Strategies Corporation has been around for a very long time. They're very high in integrity. When they decide to work with an energy healer, it says a lot because they don't just work with anybody. They work with real, authentic people that get results, and they do a lot of homework and research before they align with anything else. I have so much respect for the founders of Learning Strategies. They've been on our show, too. They've been doing their stuff for a very long time, really well respected in this community, globally, really, in the world. And so when they pick to work with someone, and you've been working with them for a while now.
I've been with them since 2017 straight. I have not missed a season with them. I go 6 months in a row with group sessions. So, and it's been straight. It's powerful.
And that says a lot. That says a lot about your integrity, about the power of your work and the results that you get. Because they're, like I said, they're very, very careful and they're really high in integrity. So tell us about why your work is so amazing and unique.
Well, I just want to say, as a healer, I think we're all here to serve everybody. I think each healer has its own frequency, okay? So no right or wrong, okay? But I have done so much work. I mean, if you read some of my books, I pretty much gave my whole life away and went homeless just to be where I'm at today, to have the frequency that I was in early on in my life being tested for the divine creator to give everything I owned away, just to have the gift that I have today to share with you, to bring me to the vibrational level of trust that I connect with, which is the divine creator. I say God, Aram, okay? And the reason why I'm so connected to God is because I gave everything when I was challenged in my life, and I had to give everything away as I was guided to. I lived in the unknown for almost a year. Okay, I'm living out of a car. Okay, so during that time is when the universe really came in, and my soul and God came in to really reconstruct me. Change everything around in my whole life so I could be at this vibrational level that I am now, which is really bringing the highest frequency. I'm constantly being upgraded, Aram, by the divine God, and I'm also constantly working on myself, okay? It's not a never-ending thing for anybody, okay? I don't care any healer who says they're done. If you stop doing your work, we're not really on a spiritual journey, because all of us are doing our spiritual work, even me. So I take pride in my energy, Aram, being clean and clear, meaning I don't live with any humans. I live with a dog. I have animals, okay? I live with animals. And it's not that I don't love humans. It's just I am so committed to doing my work here and bringing the highest frequency of divine light and clarity that I'm married to what I do. Does it? And I say that with full passion because I live it, I live this. I walk my talk, you might want to say.
Yes,
okay?
You do. You totally do. You absolutely do. I concur. I agree. So I want to start addressing some of the questions because people are just sending those questions in. Okay. One person wants to know, they've never worked with you. Can Dawn help with hip and pain and digestive issues? Well, I just announced in the beginning, Dawn is really the go-to person for pain, quick pain relief, and she's helped with all kinds of issues, my friend, and some miraculous healings. So if you didn't hear that, you really need to go back and listen to that on the replay. So yes, she can help you in that session. So you'll have to buy the package, and then when you check out, you'll have to buy the one-on-one session. This is from Lisa, and she said, hello, Dawn and Aram. I gained so much weight during depression and menopause. I've managed to lose about 80 pounds over the years, but I have more until I'm at a healthier weight. What I'm concerned about is the loose hanging skin, which is the result of the fat loss. Can your energy work help tighten the skin and help tone the muscles if I continue to release the weight?
Well, it does. That's the miraculous part of it. And, of course, you get the 3 bonus MP3s that I call it almost like follow-up. You don't have to use them, but I just wanted to add them because they're really good maintenance. People who use them, I just love my work because it's so short and to the point. I don't have any fluff to my work. So when I bring in frequency, all you got to do is just listen to it with I usually say headphones or earbuds, for anybody because it's so short. You need, if you're deaf or you have a hearing problem, obviously it's going to work, okay? But for anybody who has good ears, I do say if you want the most benefit, always listen to my stuff with headphones. And I'm not talking about the remote right now. I'm talking about because she's asking if that would help with the loose skin. And, of course, but we also want to mention one thing, too, that I do address in the 90-day remote, which is very important, that people who have resistance, okay, because a lot of the resistance does persist as well, okay? That's beyond just working with the epigenetics, okay? So we need to kind of get yourself to a place of neutrality, which is what I'm trying to say. So this way changes can happen quicker. So that's also addressed in this 90 days, okay? Because that's important. Because a lot of people who just can't stand looking at themselves, obviously, Aram, as you know, the universe sometimes gives us things that we really don't want, right? Because we're constantly thinking, I can't stand this, I can't stand me, I can't stand the way I look. Well, you're putting that out there. So in a very loving, subtle way, those kind of things will be just kind of like neutralized a little bit in you, so we can actually bring in the frequency of the divine creator to go in and really work on the goals that you're wanting to address within this period of 90 days, okay? So that's important, Aram. I just want to mention that because I work with clients every day on a lot of different issues. A lot of times they have resistance. They might not even know about it, okay? But if it's somebody who's tried everything and they're so frustrated, of course, that's a normal feeling. Do you know what I mean? We are human beings. We have feelings. But we don't want anything in the way of you making the changes, right? Easy and effortless. I'm all about easy, effortless living, okay? So that's a very important thing I do address because I'm aware of that. But for her, yes, I would say yes, Aram. That will be addressed as well. And, of course, she would love the body sculpting MP3 as well that comes along with it, which is a bonus.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever you're doing for your weight loss, this is going to really help boost that. All right, so this question is from Sarah, and she's saying, can I buy a package for my mom whose health has been deteriorating since my dad's passing? She's in a different country from me and unable to talk to Dawn for the 25-minute session. My question is, can I call on my mom's behalf, and if Dawn will be able to work on my mom's issues through me?
Well, that's kind of, Aram, that's where my fine line happens, okay, of my integrity, okay? I do, because a lot of people who are, I just want to mention, maybe set in their ways, okay, and that's fine. I love people for where they're at on their soul path or journey of life. But if they're kind of resisting and not really open to change, it could be a little iffy without her consent, okay? Because I would, I'd rather sit there and make sound for her and her listen to it.
I don't think she's talking about consent. I think the mom would be consenting, but she can't get on a call with you.
Yeah, that's Aram, that's a little fine line with me, okay? I usually just work one-on-one. I'm just being totally honest, okay? I'd rather work one-on-one with people. Yeah, I want to give people the most benefit, and I feel that working one-on-one, people can at least listen to what I say. I've had people work with me not even be able to talk, okay? And there was people I work with that can't even speak our language, and I still work with them, okay? And they still know the frequency of the divine. Everybody, we're all from the same light. You know what I mean? So Sarah,
what you could do, if consent is not the problem, but it's the long distance calling, I mean, there's all kinds of ways you can get on WhatsApp, and that call is free for your mom, so she could call Dawn on a WhatsApp call.
I have free teleconference and all that I could give them. Once they book, I mean, I could do Skype, free teleconference. I use all that. So
there are all kinds of ways you can use Zoom. Or if nothing else works, you can call her, patch her in, and then call Dawn, and that way, it won't cost your mom any. Yeah. All right, beautiful.
Absolutely.
Thank you for answering that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Bonnie's saying, so I have a couple of people asking about, bags under eyes and circles under eyes, and if your package can help with that.
Well, again, a lot of times that's part of our genetic line. We're talking about epigenetics today and our DNA. So, yes, because a lot of that has to do, I would be surprised if the person who's asking that, Iram, that it can skip generations, okay, so it's not always, but usually that's within our family line. So, yeah, I mean, yes, and that would be part of, what they want to focus on. So, or work with me on. I would say the 90 days.
What about hyperpigmentation? What about hyperpigmentation? Because I know that is such a stubborn, sticky thing.
Well, we have an MP3 that's free. That's a bonus called Healthy Skin, Hair, and Nails. That's number one. That would show you, give you. I've had so many testimonials just on that MP3, let alone the 90 days. People's life. I mean, people's skin getting clearer. I had one lady who had these she had a baby and she had this what do you call it, the pregnancy mask, and she listened to that for she had the pregnancy mask. Her name was Tina, and it went away. I got a testimonial from that. So I'm talking just an MP3 there, but of course the 90 days for sure. But the good thing with the 90 days is you can address multiple goals that you want to work on. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely true. Yes.
So Dawn would be doing her really in-depth work, but on your part, you could set a goal for one thing. Once that's achieved, set another goal. Do they set one goal, or can they set multiple goals?
Multiple goals. Absolutely. I set it up that way.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I would say, Aaron, don't go beyond 5, okay? Because it takes time for sometimes if we're going in really deep into the ancestral that it needs to clear. So I would say, be reasonable when you receive one goal that, you've already been met, then go on to something else, add something else. But, at least pick up to 5. I wouldn't go beyond that, okay?
And
only because we want to go deep. We want to go deep into it.
Skin, right? Stick to beauty, skin, health, those kinds of goals, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. And it's already programmed into the energy. I set up for this already that it's going to go with body sculpting frequencies, okay? It's going to add, if you have weight issues, okay, I'm going to say weight loss, but if you don't have weight loss issues, then don't worry about it. It's only going to be for people who want that. Perfect health frequencies, because this is another thing. If we don't have health, beyond everything, I had to add that. Happiness frequencies, everybody. Stress, stress frequencies.
This is all needed right now. Because I don't even want to bring it up. You guys all know the whole world is talking about the second wave. Things have been so weird in the U.S. after the election. We all need these frequencies. And nothing, so far, there's a lot of talk about the vaccines coming out, and yet they have a lot of side effects. People are already talking about it. If they do, expedite that, a lot of people are saying they're not even going to take it. Guess what? The best defense still is your immune system. And that is what we want to keep healthy, and we want to keep those energies in place. So my advice is get as many people as you can on these 90 days in your family. Get everybody.
The immune system is on there. So I didn't want to interrupt you. Perfect health frequencies include, of course, the immune system. So that's included on that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting myself and my daughters on these frequencies so that we're good for 90 days. And if needed, I'll repeat the 90 days. It's so important. Somebody else is wanting to know, can this help with cellulite? Yes, I just read a testimonial where somebody was talking about how their cellulite was so stubborn. They worked out 7 days a week, couldn't get rid of it, got this package, and were able to see an 80% reduction in their cellulite, which is huge. Even surgery doesn't promise that. Creams will tell you, if you read the fine print, because that's something I've tried. If you read the fine print, it's like 5 to 10% reduction in the appearance of cellulite is what they say. 5 to 10% is nothing, but most of these creams don't even get 5%, frankly. All right, so you want to take some callers now?
Yeah, and I just want to mention, too, that the 90 days is it's already geared towards precise frequency, everybody, and vibration to dissolve any negative, I call it bonds in your DNA as well, which is really important. So I geared it already towards all this stuff, but if people have a specific goal, it's good to just kind of focus on that until it's met, okay? But yeah, I'm ready for callers. And I want to mention one thing too, Aram, if that's okay. We have right now, because I want to mention, unfortunately, we're living in this era of the COVID, right? So anybody who's on the call, Aram, if I do work with them, I'd like to kind of clear their COVID morphic field above their head, because everybody I've worked with for the last while has been affected by the COVID morphic field, okay?
Yes, we need to get. Why don't we do that for the whole group, Dawn?
Okay, well, I could do that, yeah.
Possible? So here's the deal.
Yeah.
We're going to do a COVID morphic field clearing. And in the meanwhile, if you guys want to go ahead and raise your hand, so you have to be on the phone line in order to get a chance to talk to Dawn. And we're going to be doing specific issues that she can scan you for and do a quick clearing related to health, beauty, weight loss, et cetera, okay? So stay within these topics, please. You will have to call in, and then once you have connected, just press *2 to raise your hand. You were saying
I could clear some of their blockages, too. So if they're calling, I could clear some of their blockages as well.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so if you have any other kind of blocks, she'll help you clear that, because that is included in her session. If you get a session with her, you can get that done. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself because I want to get this clearing, too.
Okay, so we're going to go into just, I guess we're going to do the group process. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to make probably a loud, obnoxious sound here, clearing the COVID field, okay, because that's what my voice is. My voice doesn't just bring in frequencies to clear, but it's clearing out, it moves energy, okay, so my voice is, my sound healing, I call it, is actually what moves energy. So when I do that, I'll give everybody a heads up, okay, if you need to mute the phone a minute. But I do need to clear this for a group. So I'm going to go ahead and right now just kind of clear the crown chakra from everybody, and then I will make a loud sound just kind of clearing this off. So this would be great if you ever come back to the replay and you feel kind of like your head is just feeling kind of stuffy, you can't think straight. This could clear up some heavy energy on you if you're kind of picking up on the world's energy right now, which is not really a high vibration. It's very low, and it's very heavy. Okay, so let's go to just imagine right now, everybody, to the best of your ability, okay? I want you to imagine the divine creator's light above your head. I'd say God, but you could say source if that feels more comfortable to you. And I want you to imagine, as I make some sound here, that everything is lifting up right into the light above your head that doesn't serve your highest good, okay? And if you have headaches, this will be a really good clearing for you, everybody, because a lot of people are carrying such heavy energy. I call it you might just be carrying heavy energy anyway, but the COVID morphic field has been affecting everybody. That's just going to lift right up into the light. So we'll see how you feel after that. And the more sensitive you are, the more you'll feel it. If you're not sensitive, you still receive it. Please trust in the process, okay? So let's go ahead and start, everybody, with some sound. Put your attention, everybody, right at the top of your crown chakra. As I make a sound, we're going to release this energy, and then we're going to go ahead and bring some light into your body, because we all need to feel more peaceful, more grounded, and we're going to do that as well, okay? So let's begin right now with sound. Just allow the energy to release right up into the light. If you get a little dizzy, everybody, don't worry. It's not going to last that long. Breathe a little deeper as it's releasing up your crown chakra. I'm going to make a loud sound here in just a minute. Nothing forced. Easy breath. Okay, I'm going to make the sound. Just allow it to release right now. There it goes. Hope that didn't scare anybody. What it did is just release that top layer right at the top of your head. It's like blowing the cap off the lid. The lid right off the jar. Let's just take a a deep breath as that energy is releasing. Some people might feel a little lightheaded. It is fine because we're going to bring in some light right now to your body, which is your personal, I call it your personal power, everybody. Our personal light. Okay, we want to bring in all our light to our body today so we can fill ourselves up from the divine who we're from, which is God or source. I'm going to let this energy now start trickling in through your crown chakra like a gentle raindrop, like a stream of energy, just coming through your crown chakra, everybody, right now, gently, loving, and easily filling you up from the inside out with this beautiful divine light of who you are, bringing it through your head, trickling down like gentle raindrops from your head, all the way down through your face, through your neck. It's going through the back of your head as well, equally, everybody, coming down your chest and the back. It's just coming down like these beautiful, loving, gentle raindrops of the divine that you are, this beautiful power and light that you are, and calming energy down through your stomach, solar plexus, actually just filling all your organs and all your cells with this beautiful divine energy of light that you are through your full back, all the way down through both your legs, both sides of your legs, in the back and the front, lovingly energy, this loving energy of light of who you are, down your calves, and it's going to trickle down through your feet. It's going to ground you to this beautiful planet that we're on right now as I make some sound. And I want you to imagine, everybody, as this energy is coming through you, it's also around you. It's clearing the energy fields. It's going to be like a cocoon of light around your body, clearing all your aura and everything. Everything's going down this beautiful divine grounding cord to the center of loving, loving Mother Earth. So I want you to imagine that to the best of your ability. If you're not good visually, just know it's happening. You might just feel a little bit of tingling or a little bit lighter, but either way, it's working, and you might feel it later in the day. Depends on how busy your mind is right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and just imagine it happening. It's going to fill you up from the inside out with the beautiful divine light that you are and the personal power that you have around your body, clearing your aura, and it's going to go right down our grounding cord. We're going to ground our beautiful energy and light to this planet so we can stay strong no matter what's happening around us at all times and more stable, okay? We all need that right now. So let's do that right now with the sound. Just imagine that happening. You can look at your feet, everybody, if you like. Drink in this energy, everybody. It's really, truly you. Drink in the energy and receive. Oh, so beautiful. Let's take a deep belly breath, everybody. Easy and effortless, right into the belly. And nothing forced. And let's take a nice little exhale, easy and effortlessly on the way out. Okay, so enjoy that. I hope people could feel it, but if you're a little, it depends how sensitive you are, so just know and trust, even if you're not, it still works. And a lot of people sometimes, if they're not really sensitive or multitasking, what happens is you could probably get a little bit of rush of this beautiful divine energy of peace that just kind of floods you at the end of your day, really supporting you. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody. That's what my intention is, to share my gifts with those. And I want to say thank you for letting me do the group process.
That was beautiful. I loved it. Thank you so much. Powerful energies. Powerful. I felt them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so needed. Whew. Beautiful. All right. If you guys felt something, feel free to let me know on the webcast. We are now going to take our callers. We have about 20 people that raised their hand. Could you please pick a number for me?
Yeah, Erin, let's go with I always want to honor number one, the first person who's been waiting the longest, so I don't know what number that is.
Okay.
I just honored
that. That is area code 717.
Hello.
717. Hi there, who's this?
Byra.
I'm sorry?
Byra.
Saira, hi. That's a Pakistani name. Are you Pakistani?
No, I had no idea.
Oh, cool. Saira, yeah, cool. Well, welcome, Saira. What can we do for you? What's your request?
In the past 3 years, I've been aging at the speed of light, inside and out. So I was hoping to get a scan and maybe have something cleared.
Mhm. Yeah. Erin, can I talk? Okay. Is it Ira? I didn't get that.
Byra.
Syra?
Like violin? Yeah, Byra.
Oh, Byra. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for being here. I think this is our first time working. So you sound very young. So I was going to ask you, anything happened in your life within any traumas or anything that you can recollect offhand? Because I'm picking up on something.
Yes, I'm actually 45, and I've had a lot of trauma and abuse, especially centered around my ex-husband.
Yes. Oh boy. I have a question for you because I'm an intuitive and I'm actually I guess your soul speaks to me. So do you have any kids or no?
Yes, I do. I have two. I have a son who's 16 and a daughter who's 18, and my daughters, they both actually experienced trauma also.
Yeah. Well, what I'm seeing for you, Byra, is that you have still connection with your ex? Do you talk to him a lot? Or talk to him at all?
Actually, he is still in the picture only because we're still going through the divorce process. We're ending that right now. It's a matter of waiting for the judge to come back to say that I can buy the house.
Well, I can see that you've been in a long, drawn-out battle, and your soul's showing me this.
Yes.
And another thing, too, is he's still corded to you right now, taking your energy. So you know when you're with him that he was like energy, I call it a vampire. Were you aware of that? Just took so much of your energy. He's still doing it. Well, he's still doing it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of clear up some of the stress for you. I'm not even getting into the DNA right now because you have some of that with your family from your mom's side. So does your mom have some just kind of, I don't know if it's stress or nervousness? Because there is some deep stuff there. But I'm actually feeling more from your present moment, which is connection still. Your soul's trying to disconnect you from this. You're doing the best you can, but your soul is asking you to kind of maybe try to push this along because it's draining you dry, and it's obviously showing in the way you look. Obviously, you've been through, how many years has this been going on now? A lot, right? Like more than 2, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We separated 4 to 5 years ago. Okay,
so let's do I would like to do a little clearing on you to cut the cords, the unhealthy cords on you right now. And I do highly recommend, well, it's going to help you tremendously. I highly recommend you put some kind of light around yourself every day of protection or shield, whatever you have to do to protect yourself in the divine light, because your ex is still getting in with you, which he's from past lifetimes with you, still kind of doing what he's been doing with you all along. And you know that this is like old energy that wants to come to a close, which is beautiful right now. So your soul is hoping to get it done sooner than later, okay? So we're getting close to the end of the year, okay? So let's go ahead and do some sound, and I'm going to cut the cords, and of course, I'm going to go ahead and clear some of this morphic field. You have a little bit more on your head right now, and I'm going to go ahead and clear more of that. So you ready?
Thank you, yes.
I want you to imagine that you're not alone and you have God. God is here with you. So I'm going to connect you stronger into your divinity, okay? Your divine connection with the divine creator. So would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. So imagine everything going into the light above your head to the divine God creator that doesn't serve you, and I'm going to cut the cords off you. And you tell me if you feel this, okay? Let's do that now. feel some energy moving right now?
Yes, and in fact,
okay. Well, I'm clearing the space from your head right now. I'm going into your stomach where you have this huge, huge feeding tube right now. I'm going to disconnect it right now. If you tell me if you feel it release, okay? You might have some tears come up. You have trapped emotion, so let's just let it go. There it goes. Can you feel that releasing in your stomach, by the way? Can you feel that?
I think I'm trying too hard to feel, and I just need to let it go.
Yeah, just let it go. It's leaving. Just relax. Let it go. Clearing your neck and shoulders for a minute. There it goes. Going to ground your personal power to your feet because you really need that right now. Look at your feet for just a moment if you can. Okay, beautiful. Violet, just take a deep breath and let me know if you feel anything at all. It depends on how sensitive you are, but it works pretty quick.
I can actually feel the needles moving, like, in my ankles. And as soon as I got on the call and started talking to you, I could feel your energy working with me. It's just when you were asking me if I could feel stuff, then my monkey mind started getting in the way. But I can feel the energy in my head, and I feel so much better. And everything that you said was a validation for me, and you were just right on money.
Yeah, I'm very clear of what I do. Like I told you, I definitely am a clear vessel. Now, I want to mention, Byra, that, and I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry, I'm on another plane when I do this work, another dimension. I go really high. So just know you do need to keep yourself protected because underneath who you really are, I can see truly who you are. You're a beautiful divine being of light. And unfortunately, you do need to be aware to have discernment and have healthier boundaries with people. So can you remember that, to just try to do that for yourself daily? And this is for anybody on the call who's listening as well.
Yeah.
And this will really, feel your stomach. Can you feel there's a little bit more expansion in your stomach? I just cut off a huge feeding tube out of your belly.
Yes, and it's amazing that you said about the feeding tube because since I was with him, I've had 3 hernia surgeries, and I just had one in August.
Oh, boy, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's big.
I'm back.
My dear, thank you.
I was disconnected. Did I miss anything? I got disconnected.
No, you're good, Iram. I just helped Byra that she had a lot of heavy energy in her stomach. She had hernia surgeries, and a lot was caused from her ex-husband, soon to be, taking so much of her life force energy. And I went ahead and disconnected her feeding tube, and she feels so much better. Yes.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you, Sarah. Lots of love. All right, let's go ahead and pick another caller. Do you want me to just move on to number 2?
Yeah. I'll just let you do it, Erin.
Okay.
That'd be wonderful.
All right, number 2 is area code 843. You are unmuted now.
Hi there. This is Celeste. Thank you for
Celeste.
my
Hi.
Hey.
So welcome, dear.
I made a comment on the webpage, but I signed up for your program on Saturday, and last night I was with one of my dear friends. Her mother is in the realms of passing, so we spent several hours together, and she just looked at me in amazement. She said, "Have you done something different with your hair? It's so thick." And I have baby
I
hair.
love it.
And she said, and you're looking so much younger, and I'm 67, and I'm smiling. I'm thinking, this has got to be Dawn. And I wondered if didn't you say that when you sign up for it, the energies start right away?
Yeah. When did you sign up? It's powerful. When did you sign up? Because it's like a lot of people who have also emailed me since yesterday. They've only bought the package since Saturday when it was pre-given. They're seeing their skin starting to glow. So are you noticing that in your face that you're starting to look more glowing?
Yeah, and in my skin, I had a hip replacement surgery 2 weeks ago, and I think the anesthesia or something just really dries out my skin, and it was looking really cracked and peeling, just flaking. And this morning I was like, wow, it looks better. It was just like, yeah.
Well, I want to mention that the most important thing that I can actually pick up from you, which is what I'm asking everybody to be open to the highest divine healings or whatever you're wanting, because the way that God and Source works, everybody, it's going to go in a way that maybe our mind doesn't understand, but it's going to go willing to help you with your goals, which is not always the way our mind is. And see, I can feel there's no resistance with you at all. So the energy is just flooding you, just kind of like bringing new energy and life to you. So you're starting to pick up on it, and it's working with you right away. Two days.
I have recently just felt, and I think it was by intention, I flipped a switch in me to embrace life and to have more of life, whatever's left of my life, and maybe have more than what I was expecting I would have in years of life expectancy. I'm 67, and there's so many things I want to do, and I'm like, well, let's just do it. What's to stop
I love
you,
it. Well, can I mention one thing? You're 67 years young. Okay.
Well, when I first got on the call, I've been having a lot of pain in my surgical leg since a few days ago, and it feels so much better now. And the other caller that was talking, you said something about in her ankle. I mean, my ankle was hurting. It's not hurting now. My knee was hurting. It's so much better. I really have enjoyed the energy.
Oh, thank you. Well, I want to mention one thing. When I do clearings, Erin, with everybody here individually, it's a group collective, so anybody can chime in on it, okay?
Could
so
you
I'm glad you
explain
felt
one
that.
thing? I just wanted to ask you about setting intentions, and you said to set one, and when you finish with that, set another. Could you explain what you mean?
Well, I'm talking about just the intention of what you're wanting out of the 90 days. So you can have more than one goal, but it's the way I like to leave it, the freedom of what you're wanting. Now, of course, this program is geared towards beauty, okay? So, I mean, we're talking, healing, of course, inside out. So health as well. That's why you felt better anyway. But it's just what you're wanting. I mean, I always say in life, I mean, it sounds like you're very grateful and you're a breath of fresh air to speak with. But I imagine that there's things in your life that you want to change, right? Physically as well.
Yeah.
This is anti-aging here we're talking about. We're talking even simple happiness frequencies. You sound pretty happy, but like de-stressing, again, I'm not picking up on your resistance. But how about, you're feeling it already, but just the body sculpting, the weight loss. If you don't have weight loss issues, don't worry about it. I just want to mention, too, because some people want they have, just weight, they want to gain weight. I just want to let you know this is geared towards perfect weight as well. So if you need to gain weight, not many people do, but it's just perfect weight. But I'm just letting you know that this is geared towards weight loss and perfect health frequencies, which would include, again, your immune system, okay, which is vitally important right now. Of course, for the rest of your life, we need to keep a healthy immune system, okay? So, just do your best. I mean, if you want to open yourself up to the divine, say, God, whatever my highest good is, bring it to me. That's fine too, okay? But most people have a goal or goals, okay?
Well, I'm in a whole new direction, and thank you very much. I really felt drawn to do this, and I'm glad I did. Thank you.
Much love.
Yes.
Much love and light.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much everyone that gets Dawn's packages, they never regret it. They always say, I'm so glad I did this. We have so many testimonials that say that. And she's one of those people that almost never gets any refunds because people are just so pleased with the results. So really awesome. Let's go ahead and talk about the package now because people want to get some questions answered. And don't worry, when we come back, we'll do some more one-on-one work. So let's go to orderjoy2020.com/renewal, RENEWAL, or just press the special offer button or the link that's been provided for you. All right, so this is the New Start, New You, Face and Body Sculpting, your youth renewal from inside out. The easiest and fastest way to feel and look beautiful. And by the way, this heals your DNA from the inside out with the help of Dawn and her God frequency energy healing. And you can boost your vitality and revive your youth effortlessly. And by the way, just want to remind you that the 90 days energy does start as soon as you buy. As soon as you sign up, it starts working. All right, so I'm going to invite you to talk to us about this package, please, and then we'll address questions.
Yeah, so everybody, this is a remote, so meaning that the day that you purchase the program, it starts, okay? So it's going to go for 90 days full of just every day, 24 hours a day, everybody, 7 days a week of the high vibration. I call it of the highest vibration of divine energy. I call it from God, Creator. And of course, what you can handle, okay? It's not going to be like it's not going to be jolting, okay? Even though my energy is really powerful, it's going to go in the way that you can receive it. Now, on the 91st day, of course, it stops, okay? Just letting everybody know it's going to go for the full 90 days no matter what. And this energy will be remain active for anybody who purchases it, or you could purchase this program for somebody else, okay? You just have to let us know if you do that. If you're purchasing this for yourself, great. It's going to go with whoever purchased the program, or it's going to go, if you purchase this for somebody else, then please let us know so we can put you on our list for this, okay? And all frequencies are geared towards recipients, or meaning the person who purchased it or whoever's receiving its goal or goals, okay? So I do highly recommend setting some goals, okay, a goal or goals. You could write it down or just think about it. Most people write it down, okay, and they just put it away because we want the energies to come in. You can put it away and look at it periodically, see if you're starting to see what you're wanting changing. So we want to let the divine creator, I call it, come in and help you, but we want to do it in a way that your mind is not dictating how it's going to be done, okay? It's going to be for your highest good. So again, for the full 90 days, the person who purchased it or who it's for is going to be directly connected to the divine God creator. Frequency, I call it, or source, whatever your word for the creator is. God's source is fine. And again, like I just said, it's going to stop on the 91st day, okay, after your purchase date. Again, this is for the highest good of all participants, of all frequencies, so this is for your highest good, okay? Nothing but your highest good. Again, I've also geared this towards body sculpting frequencies because this is this is geared towards more beauty, okay? So body sculpting frequencies that you'll be receiving, ongoing weight loss frequencies if that's what you're wanting, okay? Perfect health frequencies, which includes strengthening your immune system. Again, this is going into the DNA as well because this is not just clearing it. We're actually going into your DNA and your epigenetics, okay, to go in and clear out the source. So that's why I did 90 days, everybody, because when you're getting into generational energy as well that's causing these issues for you, especially if you have saggy skin, it takes a little time, okay? So I'm just letting you know, I don't know how much, but 90 days will definitely cover it. So happiness frequencies, because I just wanted to add that in because I think it's so important that we feel good, okay? We have to feel good on the journey, everybody, okay? And again, like I just said, it's going to clear your DNA. And of course, all genetic imprints, tags, even if you don't know what that is, cellular memory. We're going to clear ancestral imprints. We're going to clear any DNA coding strands. So this is really deep. This is pretty much freeing your DNA, again, from the limiting negative bonds so you can live a greater for your life and create what you truly desire, okay? And, again, all positive DNA will remain. This is also going to help with resistance because a lot of people who go in, say, I need to have it a certain way, so it's going to help kind of ease the mind to kind of dictate how it's going to work, but it's also going to work when your mind kind of just eases a little bit, so it's going to help with resistance and, of course, de-stress, which is important, okay? This will also upgrade your divine blueprint into your divine birthright, everybody, of being ageless, okay? Being ageless without any belief systems attached or installed. So you could pretty much live at your highest vibration and really align yourself if you really want to go deep into your soul's calling in this lifetime. So this is really aligning to all that, which is really amazing. So with all that said, pretty much the 90 days. And I know we have an add-on, so I want to mention, too, about the bonuses. Because I just add these on as a bonus, I mean, there's 3 awesome bonuses that you're going to get here. You could listen to these like once a day if you want. You don't need to overkill on them. More of my work, everybody, is not better. So I just want to let you know you could listen to the MP3s once a day if you'd like. And one of them is for healthy hair, skin, and nails. That's a really, I mean, I've had so many testimonials on that of people's just brittle nails getting stronger. I had one lady who came to me and she listened to the MP3 and her hair stopped falling out because there was somebody who came to me, she was just had her hair falling out. She had no idea why. So that helped her as well. These are my testimonials, by the way. And also you get a body sculpting MP3, which is just like, I call it maintenance afterwards. And I mean, you don't need it, but it's just there. It's an extra kicker. You'll really love it. And, of course, I make some high-pitched sounds in there, so I hope you guys can handle it. It's just all about high frequency. And you're also going to get a facelift, I think it's facelift eye lift as well. That's like a bonus, okay? So that's just part of it, okay? So that right there is just like it's worth the price for that. It's free. And then you're going to get a add-on that Aram just mentioned, very reasonable for what I charge for my sessions. That's going to be a 25-minute power session, I call it. And this is really to unearth. A lot of people are on the spiritual journey as well, so I'm really a mover and shaker when it comes to people really wanting change in their life, and I really can get results quickly, so my sessions are short but very powerful. And if you're stuck, you just feel like, hey, you know, I know it's so reasonable what we're doing, asking for that. If you just feel like you're stuck, I don't have many sessions, okay? I just want everybody to know, Aram, I hardly have any sessions available, so if you feel you really just need it, maybe a health concern, whatever's going on with you and it's been kind of lingering, consider that. But you don't need to. It's just offered if you'd like to. It's just for somebody who really needs an extra boost or likes to go in deeper and really go in and start clearing things out, even accelerating your journey even quicker. You don't need it. It's for people who have chronic issues as well, okay? So if not, don't worry about it. It's still, this program is powerful just with the 90 days and the MP3. So I just want everybody to understand that, okay? So there's a lot here. You know, I wouldn't come out with a remote, and I've been doing remotes for a long time, but this one is just really geared and it's special. And 90 days is a long time from the day you purchase it. So, you know, you just sit and just allow, and when you see some changes, you just embrace them. You stay in a high vibration of just gratitude, and that's all. I mean, that's it. Set a goal. If you make your goal, set another goal, or set a couple goals, whatever it is, okay? So I think that's it's awesome. And most people who know me know my work's pretty powerful. I mean, I've been out doing this work for years as a healer, so I've been around for a long time. So, Aram, with all that said, thank you for allowing me to share.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And like I said, I want to remind you guys, you will get access to the package of the one-on-one session once you check out. Both of these are at reduced prices right now, and the prices will go up. For this package alone, which is our main package, it is $147 right now. The actual price is $50. Dawn was gracious enough to give us extra 30 packages when we ran out of those over the weekend. But this will run out very quickly. So make sure you get yours as quickly as possible. And then if you need to get a 25-minute session with Dawn, make sure you get that now too, because that too is going to go up in price. She's highly, highly sought after and usually remains very busy. Don't forget the 3 amazing bonuses that you're getting. I know that, Dawn, you went over these, but don't forget that you're getting those right now too at this price. So make sure you take advantage of all this. So this is for the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails MP3, which has amazing testimonials. You have the Firming Face, Eye, and Neck Lift MP3. You also have the Energetic Total Body Sculpt MP3. It's a really, really cool and awesome offer. And the energy starts as soon as you check out. Like Dawn said, that some of the people that bought already started reporting results, and it's only been 2 days. So they bought on Saturday, it's only Monday today, and they're already talking about the results that they've already noticed, the glowing skin and what Celeste talked about. How cool is that? Okay. And I also want to tell you guys that Dawn, pretty much consistently updates her energies. So the MP3s have a lot of updated energies too. So this is now. This is for now. This is brand new.
Well, can I mention one thing about that? Please. Can I mention one thing about that, Erin, which is really important?
Of course.
Everything reflects my vibration, okay? Because I'm constantly working on myself, guys, raising my vibration constantly. So everything that I do is always upgraded no matter what. It's just because that's just the way I set things up. And it's obviously the way I want it to be. Everything always upgrades, regardless if I say anything or not. So, Erin, thank you for saying that, because that's very important.
Of course. I've worked with you long enough to know all this, so cool.
Good.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk to some more callers. So the next person in line is from Toronto, 416 area code. You are unmuted.
Hello?
Hi there. What's your name, dear?
Hi, Earl. This is Sadia. How are you? Thank you so much
for
taking
Sadia.
my call.
How are you, dear?
I'm
You're
okay.
welcome, honey. How are you
Dawn.
feeling?
I'm not feeling so good. I'm suffering with, I wrote in as well. I'm so glad you took my call. I'm suffering with Morgellons disease, and there's stuff coming out of my skin, and it's like I feel things moving on my scalp and everything. It's been going on for some time. I was wondering if Dawn could help with that through the remote healing.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Can I help her now a little bit, Erin?
Of course, totally.
Okay. Yeah, so is it Sadia?
Yes, Sadia.
Oh, hi, Sadia. I think this is our first time working together. I'm high vibration.
You've worked with me a couple of times before.
Okay. And do you like my work?
Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move some energy through you. I kind of feel that there's a lot of stagnation happening right now. Can you feel that? Just things not moving?
No, yeah. Extremely.
Okay. It's been how long since we worked together? Been a while.
I was on another call from one of your other
so I did a mini
shows.
session. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
Mini session, yeah.
Okay, so we didn't do a session. We just did a mini session.
No.
Okay,
yeah.
Got it. Okay, so this is good. You're getting energy of my gift. And again, the mini sessions are powerful because I'm only working with you 1 or 2 minutes, but we can still get things moving for you. So let's just bring in some light to you because you really need to kind of really bring in the light to kind of heal some parts or some aspects. I do feel a lot of your stuff is from your ancestral and heritage line. You have some really heavy energy of karma there, okay? Which could be addressed with my remote, okay?
Oh, okay.
So it's just, we carry a lot of our family stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and also some of our own stuff, which will be cleared. All right, so Sadia, I want you to imagine the divine creator's light above your head as I start boosting out some of this stagnated energy. It's actually making you feel worse than you should be, okay? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's begin. Sure, just imagine and trust and know your highest good is happening. So let's do that right now. There it goes. I'm going to make one loud sound because you have a really heavy energy. Did you feel that release just now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just had to do that. So just lift it off you. Just let it go. There it goes. Let it go. Can you feel a flow starting to happen through you right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, you're receiving it, so just let it go. There it goes. You just have some really heavy energy of sludge, I call it, just leaving. Let's bring all your beautiful light to your feet of who you truly be, your beautiful light and power. Just look at your feet for a minute. Okay. Sadia, there's a lot of energy coming through right now, so are you feeling okay right now? Take a deep breath, please. Okay, you should be feeling like you're getting lighter or more expansive right now. Can you get a sense of that?
My voice has kind of opened up as well. And
you had I went ahead and cleared all your meridians and stuff and cleared your chakras. But I also, you don't sound too old to me. You sound very young, but it sounds like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. How old are you?
I'm 45, but I feel 1,500 years old.
Let's say you're 45 years young. So this is what my energy is about, and I'm glad that you're sampling the energy work of what I bring out in everything I do, including this remote. Can you feel that there's something shifting and changing, and you don't feel so bad at the moment of what you normally do?
Yes, I feel better, but then when I came on the call.
Beautiful.
Yes, thank you. I wanted to ask the remote, will it help with the Morgellons disease that I have?
Well, that's part of your goal. So, yeah.
Okay, great.
That's part of one of your goals. So that's part of it. That's huge. Okay, but if you have a certain, you could say the disease, but if you have like something really bothering you, like irritation or somewhere that's really concentrated in your body, just think about that. Just putting that, healing.
Okay.
Think about that as your goal. Okay, because you could say the disease, but if there's something really just kind of not moving and it's just stuck, like you just said about your scalp or something moving.
Yeah.
I just moved a lot of that out. Can you feel your scalp right now? It's not really doing that.
It feels so calm and still, and it's not like that.
Right.
I'm shocked. I have been so many years I've gone through this, and
I know. I have compassion for you. And
you will love the 90 days. You must get it.
Thank you so much, Aram. And I want to say that, Aram, I started my journey with you a few years ago when you gifted me Jenny Rose package. I am so, so grateful to you. I've come a long way in life with you.
Glad.
And
so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I bless you for the work that you do and bring people like Dawn.
Thank you.
And I'm buying this package. Bless you, Aram. And I hope to meet you someday. And thank you so much.
That would be wonderful.
Inshallah.
Lots of love, my dear. Lots of love.
Love you, Dawn. Thank you so much.
I love you. Oh, bless your heart. I love you too. Thank you for being
much.
here.
No
coincidence.
Such a sweetheart.
No coincidence.
Yeah, she's been our listener for a long time.
I got goose pimple.
Yeah.
I got goose pimple.
Yeah. It's just such an honor and joy to help all these wonderful listeners from Heartache to Joy. And, it's so awesome to hear people that have been listeners for many years, because that tells me I'm doing something right? We're all human beings. We all need to be reminded from time to time. So thank you, all of you guys. Thank you for the trust that you place in me every single year. It's just such an honor to serve you all. Let's talk to our next caller. This is easy because I don't even have to ask you the number. I'm just going down the list. All right, next person is area code 805. You are on. Who is this? 805.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, we can.
Hi, this is Shelly. Thank you, Aaron, and thank you, Dawn.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi.
You're welcome. What's your question, dear?
I'm sorry?
What's your question, dear?
Oh, I was just calling because I don't know if I have blockages stopping me, but I've purchased a lot of different healing modalities, and I want to see changes in my skin and my weight and so many different things, and then it just seems like bad things keep happening with my family and myself. So I don't know what's stopping me from healing, and I don't know if there's anything that can be done for that.
Hi, Ellie. It's Dawn. I'm the one who's high in life over here. Aaron knows I talk fast and I'm pretty loud. It's just because I'm full of energy. I mean, I come to these calls, I'm so excited, okay? This is me. I'm like a kid.
No, that's fine.
Ellie,
my name's actually Shelly.
Ellie, what is it again?
Shelly. I don't know if that matters, but it's
Ellie. Yeah, I got it. Ellie, I just want to mention one thing.
Shelly, S-H-E.
Shelly. Okay, it's me today. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. Okay, I'm just on a whole different plane, other plane. So I just want to mention, you're on the right call because you're talking about your family epigenetics, okay? So definitely, that's what I was talking about, is that you could do all this work and then things just kind of go back to being the way they were before, or just you get some changes and then nothing happens. So it's the DNA as well, okay? But for you, you've tried a lot of different things, and I'm going to give you a sampling of my energies, because what these mini sessions do, it gives you a feel of the energy that I bring to the energy of the remote, but of course my sessions. But you can see if it feels, right to you. But it's divine energy of God, okay? So most people are like, oh yeah, that feels right. We're all connected from one Creator, God, Source, whatever your word is. So is there anything? What's bothering you right now? Is it more or less just the weight, or what's the big issue? Are you feeling a certain way in your body that I could start neutralizing it just in a little mini session for you, or?
Yeah, between my weight and the changes in my skin, that's very frustrating for me.
Yeah, the skin thing. Well, just so you know, if you are in the program, you get a free MP3, just the healthy skin. I'm not saying that the 90 days is going to help with that, but I mean, you get a bonus of just working on the skin with the MP3, and that's been miraculous for people. But let's go ahead. Shelley, you want a little sampling?
I do. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I want you to be aware. I just want you to imagine that I know I can see there's a part of your being just kind of sick and tired, frustrated, right? I can see that.
Yeah.
We want your inner child to know that you're so beyond this situation right now. And I want to just bring in some light of who you really are, remind them and update your inner child to know that you're so beyond. And I know that this has been frustrating, but it can change, okay? Obviously, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't. I mean, obviously, I'm guided to put out everything I do by my soul. So let's go ahead and just bring in some light. And I want you to, if you have a mirror there, maybe I can help bring in some really high vibration of what I'll be offering into your body, so you can see that you can make changes not only just in 2 minutes, but they actually do continue, okay? But right now for you, yours is more of a genetic pattern, so I don't know if anybody else in your family has this issue. It might skip generations, but I'm feeling it's definitely your family, and you already mentioned it, okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and imagine light of the divine creator above your head to come in and support you right now and bring in what you're needing at this moment. So you ready to do that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's do that right now. Just imagine everything in the light is above your head. You're going to just release as I make sound. And again, we're just going to do it lovingly, okay? This is our first time working together. So receive. Are you married or single?
Married.
Okay, how many years?
We've been together for 15 years.
Okay, you guys have a little bit of bickering here and there?
Yes.
Yeah, he throws negative energy at you. Do you know that?
I know.
We need to clear that. You have some psychic attack on you, which is not helping, okay? So do you mind if I clear that off you?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay, let's do that now. And I'm clearing his feeding tube off you. He's taking too much of your energy or your light. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I've felt that for a long time.
All right, I can see it. All right, let's go ahead and clear it right now. Let's release it and see how you feel. There's releasing now. I'm going to cut this cord off your belly, this feeding tube. Just let it go. You're not responsible for him. There it goes. Can you feel that releasing out of your stomach right now?
I can feel something for sure, yes.
Yeah, just let it go. It's almost like there's a very deep part of your being feeling responsible. Can you feel that?
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
We're going to clear some of that. This is old programming. DNA. Bringing life to you right now. In your face, your whole being. Bringing it down to your feet. Your feet need to have your light. Oh, beautiful. Take a deep breath and tell me if you're aware of what's happening. Maybe it's like a lightness came over you. A light just turned on.
I definitely got tears in my eyes, very emotional. I could feel so much.
Well, because I just kind of spoke your soul's words through you on a very deep level that not everybody sees. And you have past lifetimes with your husband, so you're really feeling responsible for him. I just took a lot of the feeding tube off you, which has really been draining your energy dry, and brought in some healing light to your face, the high frequency. I wish you had a mirror there. You could see it, that it's working with you, and it's going to continue working with you. This is not just a feel-good moment that I do for 2 minutes. It's actually something that keeps working with you. And, of course, if you're in the remote, it'll just keep working with you for 90 days. But I just wanted to give you a taste of that so you can see that what we're working with here is, it's tangible. You can see what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yes, I just walked in front of a mirror. So I can see.
Well, can you see there's something a little bit different about the way you're looking? It's lighter.
Yeah, my skin almost glowing a little bit.
Yep, it sure is. So, again, in your case, I don't know, how long what you're planning on doing, but your soul is just mentioning to kind of, evaluate your life. We're getting towards the end of the year here and see what changes that you need to make in your life to follow your soul's path. Because it's kind of like almost feeling like, and I'm not telling you to do anything, your relationship is kind of stagnated. Would you agree?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, well, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you what your soul's telling me. I'm a soul reader. Okay, but I just wanted to bring in the energy of light that there is change that can happen, and we just did it in 2 minutes, okay? I mean, we really did. And this is something that just drink some water for the rest of your day and enjoy it, okay? Enjoy the energy of you being you. I just brought your light to your feet. Can you feel there's a sense of power or stability within you now that you didn't have before?
I just feel tingly all over, and actually I often have a pain in my right foot. Like subsided now.
It's not going. Yeah, exactly. It's gone. So, there you go. This is the taste of what I bring. So thank you for being here, and I really love working with new callers as well. So, Shelley, thank you so much, and thank you for letting me work and share my gift with you today.
Thank you so much, Dawn. And
beautiful.
I appreciate you both.
Bless you.
You're so welcome, my dear. I'm so glad you got this help. So glad. All right, let's take one more caller. And those of you that are asking for a little bit of time to purchase this package, as long as it's not too many days, yes, we will honor it. Just email customer support. If you email customer support now, it will timestamp it, and we'll know that you emailed during this time, so we will honor this price. We'll hold the spot for you. How's that? We'll hold it for you, and then we'll honor that price. But you have to email within this time period. So probably within the next 12 hours, this price is going to be gone. So it has to be within 12 hours. All right, the next person in line, and this is probably going to be our last caller for today, is area code 650. You are on. 650.
Hi.
Hello, who's this?
This is Lori. Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Glory?
Lori. Lori, hey. Hey, honey,
yes.
How are you?
Hi. I'm okay. I guess I've been having so much stress that I was just wanting to check in and have some energy to, I don't know, help me clear it.
Okay.
And I've
hi,
worked
Lori.
with you on before. Hi.
Hi, do you like my energy work?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
I just want to make sure. I don't think you'd call in if you didn't. But I just wanted to see if I helped you in any way before.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I want to make sure that you felt that. Okay. Well, Lori, I think with you and a lot of people right now, you're just kind of picking up on the world. You know, you're an empath, and I think I might have told you that before, haven't I?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
and
a lot
I
of
have my parents transitioning right now, and my relationship kind of ending, and just lots of stuff. I know it's affecting how I look. When I look in the mirror, I don't see me. I
well,
know
you're going through a lot, but you're stressed. So let's bring in some of the energy of light that I bring into everything I do, okay? So we're going to bring it into you right now, so you obviously know what you can feel like. Does that make sense? And of course, it doesn't just go away, but you know my work. Okay, so you want to go ahead and just receive a mini healing right now?
I would love that. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to clear this little heavy energy again with you. I cleared the COVID morphic field, but you just need a little extra boost. So I'm going to do that for you right now, okay?
Okay.
Ready, Lori? Let's imagine God's light above your head, or source, whatever your word is for the Creator, as I start making sound. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's begin. Okay, I'm going to make a loud sound with you because I want you to feel this leave, okay? So just imagine it leaving now. Could you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just lift it off you. And those sounds are really powerful when I do that. I could actually do it for everybody on the phone if you really tune into that. Just let it go. God wants to come and put, I call it the Creator's hand on your heart. That feels kind of alone. Kind of help your inner child right now. Clearing your neck and shoulders. Neck and shoulders are tight. Can you feel it loosening up in your shoulders now?
Yeah.
Can you feel that? Good. Let it go.
I feel my heart opening.
Oh, yeah. Well, God, it's like a part of your being needs to feel that you're not alone. Okay? A lot of people feel like you're just so alone. And it's right now it's about really connecting us stronger into the divine. That's all about my work. Really your truth of who you are. And of course, grounding you more to the earth. Oh, you received that so well. Take a deep breath, and how are you starting to feel?
I feel better. Lots of tears, actually.
Well, you've been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders for so long that God, Source, came in and said, "Sweetheart, I'm here. I want to help you." So what I did was I just kind of brought all ages of you. That's beautiful. You're releasing now because that's what I did. God put His hand on your heart and said to your inner child, "I'm here." And you forgot that your inner child forgot that
tears are beautiful, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
And I connected you stronger.
You're safe. You're safe. You're loved. You're protected.
Exactly.
You did great.
And I just kind of brought her stronger into her light. So the light of who you are is with you. Can you feel there's a sense of security around you now, Lori?
I do. I do feel that. Thank you so much.
Much love and light to you, Lori. Thank you for being. Thank you.
Lots of
God
love.
Bless you.
Lots
Thank
of
you.
love, sweetheart.
Love you, Lori. Thank you, Lori.
Make sure you let those tears come out, and make sure you drink lots and lots of water. Such a beautiful way to end our call today. Such beautiful, beautiful healing energy. We all feel it. This was just such a beautiful release. So you guys, we are out of our time, but you've got this great opportunity to work with this amazing healer. Sadia just wrote in and she said she was feeling so blocked and stagnant, and after her work, 2 minutes, 3 minutes maximum with Dawn, she feels alive again. And this is so important. This is so, so awesome. That was just with 2 or 3 minutes. Imagine what you're going to feel like when you receive energies for 90 days. It's going to be powerful stuff, you guys. You're not going to come out the same person as you started in the beginning of the 90 days. This is true transformation. This is I don't even have to tell you, the whole world is changing. The whole entire globe is going through major, major transformation. This is the time to welcome and usher in the new you with those new powerful energies. make sure you take advantage of Dawn's amazing offer. And by the way, Sadia did say that she had been trying to manifest a package that would work at a deep DNA genetic level. And she said, I'm so happy that it was Dawn that came through, because she says, I really trust this healer. She is one of the most blessed and humble healers that I have come across. So that's so awesome. I love that. And guys, the offer is at orderjoy2020.com/renewal, RENEWAL. And I do agree. Dawn is so humble compared to the kind of results she gets. If you read those testimonials on the page, there are tons of others we have for other packages too. She's one of those people that gets the most astounding results. I have recently worked with her for my dad that I talked about. She's just amazing. She's just fantastic. One of those few people. I have a handful of healers that are my go-to healers when I need something for myself or my family. And Dawn is definitely very much on the top of that list. I trust her. I love her energy work. Her integrity is amazing. So if this resonates with you, you will not regret it. You will not be disappointed. So make sure you jump in. orderjoy2020.com/renewal. Dawn, my dear,
wow.
Any last words of wisdom you want to leave with our listeners before you go?
Thank you.
You're the one.
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you for saying that, and everybody. I'm not in my ego, everybody. I'm so beyond that, because I know it's beyond me what I'm doing. I just know that I'm committed to what I do. So, and I bring it right through me because I'm just a clear vessel. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And a lot of people have been around for a long time, so people know my integrity. And I just want to say, Iram, thank you for. I wouldn't bring this unless I was guided. So I just think it's a perfect time right now, just the world and what's going on. And I think that we need to kind of clear off our deep stuff. It's time for a new change. Obviously, we're right at the end of the year, right? We're going into a new year here in about another month or so. So this is changing your life for 90 days. That's all I can say. It's powerful. You can hear the callers. I don't need to say anything. I mean, the work is powerful. But you know what? And again, all I can say is I'm just humbly grateful to bring my gifts here and share them with you. So thank you, Iram, for having me part of your family as well.
You are so welcome. It's always a pleasure, my dear. It was awesome to have you with us today. And lots of love to all of our listeners. Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We are made of much more tougher stuff than what this virus can knock over. We will make it through, and we'll come out way stronger, and we're going to be looking beautiful while we do that. How cool is that? So thank you so much for being with us today. Lots and lots of love to all of you. If there is any way that FHTJ, our team, myself, if there's any way we can help support you, please let us know. We are here for you, and we want to help. So please let us know. You can always email us. Any of our emails that you receive from us have the customer support email, and we're here to help and support. Lots of love. Take care for now. Bye-bye.